Always great catching up with my next guest, the 11th ranked bantamweight, although I think he should be ranked a little bit higher. Rob Font joining me here on the program. Rob, how's it going, man?
I'm doing great, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing well. You're in Abu
My
Dhabi. You're giving me
Canadian
like a
brother.
little tour there of everything. How have things been? When did you actually get into town?
When did we get in?
Almost 48 hours.
48 hours ago. We've been stuck in this room. I'm going crazy. I don't know what to do. Can't listen to enough audiobooks and YouTube. Just been going nuts.
There's no YouTube?
No, I can't. I'm getting tired of YouTube.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I was going to say.
I got to get outside. I got to go for a walk. I got to do something. I'm going crazy in there, man.
So you came here to get some entertainment. Don't blame you. This is going to be always a good time talking to you, man. First and foremost,
this is huge.
We're recording this before Calvin Kattar has his fight on Wednesday. How's Calvin looking ahead of things? I did get a chance to talk to him, but how's he feeling now that you guys are on site?
Confident. He's confident. He's focused. He has one goal in mind, and that's to put on an exciting show and get it finished.
And I know obviously you've been out with an injury. How much were you able to sort of work with him during camp? Because I'm sure you can. Obviously, you're there. You can give advice, strategy, all that stuff. How much were you able to sort of help him for this one?
For this one, as far as I could do some light drilling with him, pad work, some conditioning with him, but that's about it. As far as really it's more about the mental game with me and him. We just get down, we chop it up, and we be honest about how we feeling and what we thinking and what not. So we break that down and just get after it. Obviously they say it's mostly mental, so why not put a little more effort into fixing the brain, I guess you could say.
Now Calvin says you look a little bit like Dan Ige. Do you agree with him?
For right now, yes, but so I played my best Danny game this whole camp, but I'm gonna let him go with that now. But I definitely don't look like him. Come on, man.
I was gonna say, but you could have put on like a Hawaiian shirt or something. I don't know. You could have made it a little bit easier for him or something like that. But I thought that was kind of funny when he said that. So yeah, I mentioned the injury there. For those who don't know, as far as I know, that happened in the Ricky Simone fight, right? That as far as the knee injury.
Yes. So it was the second round. Towards the end of the second round, I got taken down. He basically triangled my legs. I pulled my left leg out. The right one was still in there. His hips went down. My leg went up. And it was over. ACL ruptured. Slight tear in my meniscus. I felt it. I knew something was wrong. I just didn't know how bad it was. So when I got up, I just took it easy for like 10 seconds. Realized it wasn't that bad. It wasn't giving out like the Macy Barber situation where her leg just kept giving out. So it wasn't that bad. Yeah, then we just kind of felt it out maybe the first minute, and then we just got the job done. We had to do what we had to do, and we did.
Do you think the injury was worse because you had to continue fighting? Like, had this happened, say, in the third round, do you think the recovery would have been different? Or we're not doctors. I guess it's pretty tough to predict that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but hey.
You got the win. That's the main thing, right? At the end of the day, that's what pays the bills. After the fight, did you anticipate this long of a recovery? Just kind of how you were feeling in terms of the injury.
I didn't think I had a big injury. Honestly, I walked around DC that whole day. I went to the zoo and everything. Hung out. I got back. I even went to strength and conditioning. Obviously wasn't running or nothing like that. Everything was all straight line stuff. I wasn't running or nothing like that. But I went to get strength and conditioning, started lifting until I got the MRI, and then I get the MRI, and then go see the surgeon. They're like, "Bro, you need surgery." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What are you talking?" I'm like, "Fine." I'm walking around like, "No, you need surgery. Like, you're fine now until you start cutting and juking and all that." So I'm like, "All right, whatever." Like, try to get one more in before the surgery, but it definitely wasn't happening. And then we got the surgery. 3 weeks later, we headed out to Vegas. We got that working with Heather and her team, and yeah, that was it. Once we got that ball rolling, she introduced me to my PT in Boston, and this guy is amazing. He's he's around a lot of high level athletes, and so yeah, PT's going great. I feel strong. I'm confidently saying like 80% ready to go right now. Should be cleared by September, fighting by December the latest.
How's it been kind of watching the division unfold? Because a lot of changes have happened even since your fight, with Cejudo retiring. And then obviously, we've got the time of recording this, we've got the title fight between Jan and Moraes. Like, what it seems like bantamweight's the hottest division right now. Is that kind of, at the very least, I know it sucks you're not fighting, but it's kind of cool to see that your division's getting a lot of shine right now.
The division's hot right now. We're putting on a lot of exciting fights. I'm excited to get back and get into that mix and mix it up with these guys.
And you talked about it there, not being able to train sort of to your full capacity. Do you have any idea when that will actually take place, like in terms of when you'll actually be sort of back to normal?
So I'm thinking September for sure. I think
Okay.
Heather and the surgeon have both agreed September, and then I'm thinking the latest December, maybe the earliest November.
In terms of a fight.
Yeah, sorry, December
Okay.
fight. Yeah, so I'm thinking the
Gotcha.
earliest
Okay.
November, the latest December, but
Makes
definitely
sense.
full on training by September.
What about golf? When can you get back to that? Because I'm sure that's killing you right
I
now. You
got
can't go
cleared
golf.
3 weeks ago, bro. I
Oh,
got
you
cleared
did?
3 weeks
Okay.
ago. I'm
There
just
you go.
waiting. Yeah,
That's
I'm waiting to get out of this quarantine and get on this course, man. I heard a lot of good things about this course out here, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I know here where I live in Vancouver, like COVID's actually been pretty good. They've kept it under control. We're on like phase 3 now. So golfing opened a while ago. So I didn't want to post any photos, didn't want to make you jealous or anything. But I know it's probably been tough because that's, we've talked about this. That's a good outlet for you. So you've got,
Yeah.
obviously the injury, you've got all the other restrictions with COVID, and then you got golf taken away. Like you must have been going crazy.
Oh man, yeah, going crazy. But we're back, man. I'm cleared. I get to golf now. I mean, I'm out here about to watch Calvin Kattar win a big fight, so I can't complain.
And I mentioned COVID-19. Obviously, a lot of stuff was pushed back, rescheduled. There's a lot of fighters who aren't fighting right now just because of, whether they can leave depending on where they are, so to speak. Do you feel like in some ways having this injury now, I mean, I know it sucks, but at the very least, like the division's not moving along too fast. So do you feel like the timing's not that bad in terms of your injury?
Yeah, no, it's kind of messed up to say, but it's like kind of perfect timing. Like, oh, all right, yeah, like get slowed down. Like as I left Vegas, it was like that's when it really started getting bad, and it was like, all right, well, got a couple more months. Nothing's really going down. A lot of fights got canceled, and then my rehab just kept going and going and going. I luckily didn't have to stop doing rehab at all, so it was never one point where I couldn't see a PT. So that was awesome. And then yeah, I just kept training, kept doing PT, kept shadow boxing as much as I could. I'd be in the living room just grinding on my leg, just grinding on, constantly trying to get the extension back, and it worked out. I feel like I'm jogging, sprinting, running, all that, jumping right now. Obviously, don't want to like go in too early, but I feel good, man. I'm confident and I'm excited.
How about the weight? I know it's tough when you're injured to, it's tougher to keep the weight down. You're looking in pretty decent shape. I imagine you're not getting too heavy.
Yeah, I couldn't come out here too big. I gained maybe 10, but like I'm back down. So definitely, I didn't get the quarantine 15. I got the quarantine 10, but I definitely ate a couple ice cream sandwiches.
Are they the Oreo ones? Those are the best ones, in my opinion. The
No,
cookie?
no, I gotta try that. But it's a legit cookie sandwich, man. I love those. Sorry, not ice cream sandwich, a cookie sandwich, like a legit baked cookie with ice cream. Like, done deal, man. Get you some.
Not that I want to bore my audience too much, but I do got to let you know about this. So like in the States, you guys have different stuff than we do in Canada, like in terms of like just like that, like desserts and things like that. So I live 5 minutes from the U.S. border. I can't get into the US now, but when it opens back up, one of the things I love doing is going down to the grocery store and actually getting some of the stuff that we can't get in Canada. Like I know, for example, like there's certain ice creams, like you guys have like Turtles ice cream. We don't have that here. There's all types of stuff that isn't there. So yeah, I mean, I'm missing out a
I'll
little
send
bit.
you some. I'll
Yeah.
send you some turtle ice cream, man. I love that turtle ice cream, man. I'll send you
Like
some,
like
bro.
the Turtles chocolate, but they
Send
have
me
it as
your
ice
address.
cream.
I
They don't
got
have
you.
that
Whatever
here.
you need, send it to me. The cartel will take care of you.
I love it. I love it. I appreciate it. You talked about returning sort of November, December. Any opponent in mind? I know obviously the division could look different at that point, but is there anyone you're looking to fight in the top 10, I would imagine?
Honestly, we got to figure out how this division shakes out. I figured the best bet or best fight, I guess, would be either Ricky. I'm not Ricky Simone. What's the
I was going to say, you just beat him. I don't know why you'd want to fight him again, but yeah, no, fair enough.
Rivera. Sorry, Rivera.
Yeah, Rivera's
But
fighting Cody
obviously,
Stamen
but
coming
they're
up
both.
on Wednesday, so you'd want the winner of that, I would think.
I would assume, yeah. But then again, like I wouldn't mind getting a big name like Dominic Cruz or something like that. But again, like I said, I'm not too worried about that right now. I know, that's again, I leave that to Tyson. But I figured it would be either Rivera or Cody. I would try to fight a Dominic Cruz, like a name like that, but I don't see that happening either. But we'll see. I know T get on his job and do what he does best, and we'll have an opponent soon.
Okay. I talked about Henry Cejudo there earlier. Do you think Cejudo stays retired? That's one of the big questions. Some people are saying he's just doing it to hold out for more money. What do you think as a fellow bantamweight?
Honestly, I haven't really put too much thought into that.
Okay.
I hope he comes back. You know, I wouldn't mind trying to get in there and mix it up with him. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's the big question. No one really knows. Is he actually going to stay
yeah,
retired? Is he doing it for more money because he wants to fight Volkanovski? So we'll sort of see what
yeah.
happens there. My last question, any new hobbies during this quarantine? Because you, of all people, have a little bit more time, especially since you can't really, train as much as you'd like to. Have you been, maybe not even new hobby, but have you picked up, any new TV shows, watching any new documentaries, movies, anything like that? What's been Rob Font doing in his spare time with all this extra time?
Honestly, I've just been playing a lot of basketball, and that's it.
Oh, yeah?
I've been playing a lot of basketball, trying to just shoot around. There's a court right around. I've been shooting. That's it, really. Trying to dribble the ball a lot. Yes, similar like that. Obviously, I can't move around right now, but I've just been going outside and just shooting the ball by myself or with Catherine, and that's it, really. I haven't been doing nothing crazy. Just been home. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I just made PT my new sport. I put all my effort into physical therapy right now, and everything I do when I wake up is to get my knee better, get my knee right, get back on track. So yeah, I guess you could say my new hobby is physical therapist. I'm a physical therapist now, bro. I know all the ins and outs.
Is that something you'd ever want to do as a career, just because you've been sort of obsessed with it now? It's something you're having to do all the time?
I don't know, man. Heather Lennon works real hard. I don't know if I can work that hard as she does. That girl
exactly.
It
does take a lot of work.
I don't know if I can keep up with the pace, but it's definitely fun. I can tell. I feel like I picked up a lot of knowledge from her. So you never know.
Rob, always appreciate the time, man. Excited to see it come back. I know it's going to be a while, but speedy recovery, and hopefully everything works out. And enjoy the time in Abu Dhabi by all means. In the meantime, if you got anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to plug, the floor is yours, man.
Yeah, man. I just want to shout out to all my fans, friends, family. Thanks for the support. Thank you for having me on. Shout out to Top Game Management, D-Throne, Primary Jane, Uncle Pete. What up, brother? And of course, shout out to the cartel. Links in my bio. Holla at me.
Awesome, buddy. All right, we're done recording. I'll get this up as soon as I can. I'll tag you when it's up. Enjoy the nice weather. Are you going to get to golf while you're out there or no?
I hope. I think we can get out to golf.
That's got to be like a bucket list thing. That's pretty damn cool to get to golf out there.
Yeah, so I guess we can get out there and golf, and we can jump into the car. We can't drive them. We can ride around in the cars though. So
but you're going to probably you'll probably have Doogie Howser over your shoulder, making sure you guys aren't getting too close to each other, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. to get out here and check out this island.